If you indulge me these next few minutes, this video may very well change your trading life. Let me introduce myself. I am Bagger Don at Stock Market Caddy. Today is Saturday, November 30th, end of the month, at about 9:30 in the morning. I love Saturdays. It's an opportunity to look back at the week, see what we've accomplished, look forward and plan for the next week from a trading perspective. Of course, the end of the month gives us a chance to look back at the month, the next month, and of course, as we approach December, we can look back at the year. What have we accomplished? What have you accomplished from a trading standpoint? And what do you hope to do? And what are you planning to do next year? Let me show you something. This product is ours, called the SMC Swing Machine Plus. It is a dynamic radar, but much more than that. It makes trading decisions. Decision-making software. Now, as a member to Stock Market Caddy, you get close to 70 proprietary programs, and this is just one of them. Let me give you a short tutorial. Let me plug in Apple Computer, AAPL. Daily, on a daily basis. It last traded on Friday. It closed Friday at 237.49. The change for the day, $2.56 from the open up. The trade signal is long. Yes, Swing Machine went long 8 days ago. The profit and loss is per share $9.05. Because you see, this is the entry price, 228.28. And had you bought at 4 p.m. on November 19th, 8 days ago, you would be up on a percentage basis, 4.03%, and Swing Machine would have helped you capture $9.05 per share. This information to the right gives us the strength of the trend. The fear gauge tells us where we are in this trend. Is it middle stage, early stage, or late stage? Now, let me show you what else you can do. I'm going to come up here and edit. I'm going to change this from futures, which is what we ordinarily use. I'm going to set this as false. I'm going to change it to interpret stocks by turning it to true. Now I need to decide how much money I'm going to put in. And I'm going to say on each trade, $25,000, but you could put in 5,000, 10,000, 15, or you could even put in a share count. Now watch what happens. The purse would now get calculated. So had you put in $25,000 at this price, at this time, on this date, yes, the percentage is the same, but it now calculates the purse at $991. Now, how might you use this next week, next month, or next year? Let me delete Apple for a moment. Right-click, come to Data. I come to Symbol List. I'm going to put in the S&P 500. Now you can see all the S&P 500 stocks have been loaded into TradeStation's radar screen with an overlay of our product called SMC Swing Machine Plus. And this tool could be on your desktop. But let me show you what you can do. If we click here, we can sort all 500 stocks with the push of a button and put them all in alphabetical order. Maybe you want to come to the trade entry signal and you want to see what stocks are long and that are dipping, and then what stocks that are long. Or maybe you want to see the entries on the short side. We can do that too. Or maybe you want to see the most recent entries. AEP just went long 2 days ago. COP, ConocoPhillips, short just 2 days ago, as an idea. On the profit and loss, you could sort from top to down. Yes, if you had gone long $25,000 worth of shares in something called TPL, Texas Pac Limited, 184 days ago, you would be up 215%. Pretty cool. Maybe you want to sort the percentages, and that happens to be the top stock as well. And we can scroll down. You might be interested to know how many stocks of the S&P 500 were both long and short, as you can see. And by the way, when we look at something like this one that is short, Celanese Corp, it went short 26 days ago. Now, maybe you choose not to short, no problem. But if you had the signal and you were long, you could have saved yourself 43% because the short is up 43%. For the poor people who don't have Swing Machine that were long CE 27 days ago, their portfolio is showing a 43.59% loss. But let's keep scrolling down to answer the question that you want to know. How many stocks? By the way, we don't have a number here. So let's put in a number. Bear with me. It's this easy. We come to settings. I come to page. I come to general, and I put in reference rows. That's going to give us a number on the side. So we can now number them. We'll come back here and we'll continue to scroll down. So what you want to know, had you been tracking the S&P 500, on these stocks, how many positions would be profitable? 423. Now it's small here, but they are all profitable for 23. The yellow ones are flat. So out of 428 stocks, or 428 out of 500, we are either profitable or flat. And yes, the remainder, we are experiencing a drawdown. And what is the worst drawdown? Something called GPC, Genuine Parts, down 12%. Pretty cool. Now we can slide this back up and we can sort even on the date. So with the exception of this stock, Cintas, that was back in 23. But every other signal and all these profits were this year, starting with January 2nd. I am Bagger Don at StockMarketCaddy.com. This is Radar Screen from TradeStation. It is proprietary to TradeStation. They're the only company that has it. This tool, SMC Swing Machine Plus, is our proprietary code operating on their radar screen. It does not use moving averages, stochastics, or MACDs, or Bollinger Bands, or anything else. It is all original code, some 800 lines of original code. and it could be on your desktop for next month or maybe for next year. Feel free to give us a shout. I can be reached any day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 813-758-8263. We wish you the best, everyone. I'm Bag of Don, and this is StockMarketCaddy.com.